Ah, I can finally feast to my heart's content today. Calm down, Master Do. Don't act like you've never seen the world before. Gua gua, look at this dragon and phoenix auspicious dish. It's packed with abalone and rare delicacies. It looks so tempting. And that rich peony dish too. I definitely need to try a few bites of that later. His Majesty. His Majesty. His Majesty has arrived. The jade pond fruits look pretty good too. I've been in this world for almost 20 years. I've almost forgotten what these fruits taste like. Gua gua, these lychees. The longans, and the dragon fruit. They don't look all that fresh. This ancient preservation technology is really poor. Even these grapes aren't sweet. You should be lucky to have anything to eat. Do you think this is still modern society? Where you get air freight delivery in a few hours? I suppose so. Even this quality took fast horses and days of non-stop travel to reach the capital. What are airplanes? And what kind of modern sword is that? These are top-tier tributes and spiritual fruits. Yet this girl claims they aren't fresh enough? Didn't they say there would be songs and dances at the palace banquet, and a talent competition among the noble ladies? The banquet has been going on for a while now. Why is there not a single sound? They can't just expect us to sit here, staring blankly at each other, right? Even the officials don't know. Let the banquet begin. The banquet has officially started. Wow, this dance is absolutely stunning. Their waists are as soft as spring willow branches. Their dance steps are precise and beautiful. How many years of training must it take to reach this level? Host, compose yourself. Don't forget you're a refined young lady. Be dignified. I know, I'm just praising them in my heart. No one can hear me anyway. Huh? Why is everyone suddenly feeling thirsty? Could there be something wrong with the tea? Host, I checked. The tea is perfectly fine. Then why is everyone choking on their water for no reason? Maybe they were too distracted watching the performance. That makes sense. With dancing this good, it's normal to get distracted. Oh, gua gua. Look at their skirts. The arc they make when spinning is just too beautiful. The silver ornaments on their heads sway with the rhythm, making such a delightful jingle. Host, you're wearing everyday casual clothes. Those are professional dancing outfits. So naturally, they look different. When you get a new dress later, you'll look just as good. Let's hope so. My dear subjects, on this mid-autumn reunion, why don't you each offer a blessing? Or perhaps a short poem? What does everyone think? Gua gua, the emperor is actually so handsome, isn't he? Even though he's middle-aged, he has an extraordinary bearing. He must have been a real heartthrob when he was young. And the empress is simply stunning. Her face is like a peach blossom in spring. Her eyes are as bright as stars. Her nose is delicate. And her lip color is beautiful. She's truly a great beauty. Gua gua, look. The empress is smiling. Her smile is so gentle. Like a soft spring breeze. Is that the empress dowager? She looks so kind-hearted. Like a bodhisattva from the temple. So approachable. Host, they're waiting for your blessing. Stop just staring at their faces. Oh, right. Didn't my mother warn me repeatedly before leaving? Don't look around when you enter the palace? I was just too busy eating and didn't really look closely earlier. Now that I'm this close, I can't help but stare. I'll say it now, I'll say it now. The bright moon hangs in the sky, casting its glow everywhere. May everyone's life be like this mid-autumn moon. Full, harmonious, and radiantly brilliant. What is your name? Whose child are you? Why haven't I seen you before? Your Majesty. Your subject is the daughter of Song Shuyuan, Junior Minister of the Ministry of Revenue. His second daughter, Song Yaoyao. Your subject has rarely left home. And this is my first time in the palace. I quite like this child. Reward her with a pair of jade bracelets. I also like this child. Reward her with pearl and ruby hairpins. Mother, please keep these for me. Certainly. Guagua, why did I suddenly get rewarded? Is it because I'm so adorable? I really am the lucky star everyone loves. Host, can you have a little self-awareness? They just saw you have a pure heart. It has nothing to do with your face. Guagua, you broken system. Host. Host. Danger. In the last row of dancers. The tallest one is an assassin. An assassin? My God. Who would have thought I'd encounter an assassination at a banquet? This is too thrilling. Host, he's a man dressed as a woman, mixed in here. His target is to assassinate the emperor. He has a soft sword wrapped around his waist, and a poison-tipped dagger hidden in his sleeve. What should I do? How do I warn everyone? If I just shout it out, will the emperor think I'm an accomplice? Let me think. Think of a way quickly. Before I could even come up with a solution. Why are they already fighting? Wow, wow, wow. The guard's leg technique is so ruthless. It looks so powerful. Totally cool. He's officially my idol now. Universe-defying death-dealing fire ladder technique. Mother, there's an assassin. Am I in danger? If you knew you were scared, why didn't you stay further away? I know, I'll definitely stay far away next time. You're hoping for a next time? Mother, don't be angry. Ugh, so annoying. When we get home, I'll massage your shoulders and legs, okay? Fine. Ha 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 ha. Logically, the banquet should be over after an assassination attempt. But why did they just clean up and keep going? Is it because I'm inexperienced? Or is everyone here just incredibly mentally strong? Sigh, I've lived a stable life for too long. I can't handle real events. Guagua. Can't you look up the background of people within 10 meters of me? Since you're free now. Tell me something. Host, I've been wanting to tell you. But I saw you were eating happily. Then mesmerized by the performance. So I didn't want to disturb you. Since you want to hear it, I'll tell you. Do you see that fourth-rank official, the gentleman of general administration? The thin one with the long beard? That cultured-looking middle-aged man. Don't let his upstanding appearance fool you. He's twisted on the inside. His name is Lu Guanxiu. He was indeed bright as a child. Learning everything his teacher taught him instantly. Standing out among all the students. His mentor, Master Wang, thought highly of him. And discussed with the Lu family about a future union with his daughter, Wang Shouxiu, setting up a childhood engagement. When Lu Guanxiu was 10 years old, his father went up the mountain to pick herbs to support his studies. and tragically fell to his death. The family was already poor, and they fell into extreme poverty. They could barely afford a meal, let alone schooling. Mother Lu went to Master Wang with the engagement contract, begging him to support Lu Guangxu's continued studies. Master Wang looked at Lu Guangxu and felt he was truly talented, so it would be a shame to stop now. Besides, he only had this one daughter, and he hoped she would have a good future. So he agreed. Master Wang's daughter, Wang Shoushou, was a gentle, virtuous girl. Master Wang also taught her to read and write, making her quite a talented young woman. While Lu Guangxu was studying away from home, Wang Shoushou often went to the Lu house to take care of Lu's grandmother, helping with laundry and cooking, attending to every detail of the grandmother's needs. Lu Guangxu was indeed a brilliant student, passing his imperial examinations to become a scholar a few years later. To further his studies, Lu Guangxu insisted on attending an academy in the county town. Master Wang thought about his own finances, gritted his teeth, and agreed. Ever since Lu Guangxu became a scholar, his mother began to look down on Wang Shoushou, feeling she wasn't good enough for her son. But while Lu Guangxu looked down on her, he didn't go to extremes. His mother was absolutely shameless, wanting it both ways, truly despicable. Who isn't? After arriving in the county town, to everyone's surprise, it didn't take long for him to cozy up to a rich merchant's daughter, Li Huilan. Li Huilan admired his talent and studies, and Lu Guangxu took the opportunity to paint himself as, forced by his own teacher, into a betrothal with the teacher's ugly daughter. He made his life sound as miserable as possible, even claiming the teacher used the engagement to force him to support him in old age. Li Huilan was furious when she heard this. A daughter married off is like water poured out. How can a son-in-law be forced to care for his father-in-law? That's against customs and logic. The more she thought, the angrier she became. So she hired a band of thieves to break into Master Wang's home, brutally murdering Master Wang and Wang Shoushou. The thieves even ransacked the house, making it look messy, faking a burglary gone wrong. That is absolutely insane. Guagua. Did the authorities ever catch that gang of thieves? Did they ever link it back to Li Huilan? That was so cruel. I never realized Lu Guangxu was so vicious. He wanted to get rid of Master Wang and Wang Shoushou, but manipulated Li Huilan, using her as the blade to commit the murder. The thieves were secretly disposed of by Li Huilan's men, silencing them forever. The neighbors only discovered the bodies of Master Wang and Wang Shoushou several days later. The bodies had already begun to decay. The neighbors reported it to the officials immediately, but the local magistrates couldn't find a single clue. The case became a local cold case. Under Lu Guangxu's sweet talk, Li Huilan, without proper wedding rites, ran off and cohabited with Lu Guangxu, and even became pregnant. Although Master Li was unhappy about this, the situation had already reached this point, and for the sake of his future wealth and status, he eventually agreed to their union. Their Li family was wealthy and powerful, easily able to support Lu Guangxu. Just like that, Lu Guangxu didn't pay a single cent in dowry, yet married the daughter of a wealthy family, and began living a life without worries. After Lu Guangxu saved up some money, he bought a mansion outside the city, hired servants and maids, brought his mother to the city, and started living like a lord. Because of Master Li's connections, Lu Guangxu met many wealthy merchants, and his ambition grew. He was no longer satisfied with living under Master Li's shadow. Lu Guangxu conspired with outsiders, causing the deaths of Master Li's sons. Some killed, some driven to insanity. Master Li suspected someone was targeting his family, but he never suspected Lu Guangxu, who maintained the facade of a bookish nerd, only concerned with studying classics. After disposing of the sons, Lu Guanxu bribed Master Li's personal servant, using the lives of the servant's two nephews as leverage, forcing him to poison Master Li. The servant couldn't have children of his own, so his family's lineage depended on his brother's two sons. Those children could not be harmed, so he was forced to betray Master Li, poisoning him with a chronic toxin. The servant had served Master Li for 20 years, so the master trusted him implicitly, never suspecting a thing. The heavens are truly blind. So it seems the villains always prosper, while the good-hearted souls suffer. How can a world be so unjust? I really hope he gets what's coming to him. His time will come. A few years later, Lu Guanxu passed the provincial exam, and eventually made it all the way to the palace exams, where he was personally appointed as the runner-up by the emperor. A daughter of the Duke of Jing could never be a concubine. So Lu Guanxu had no choice but to demote Li Huilan from wife to concubine. How could Li Huilan ever be content with that? It had been so difficult for Lu Guanxu to become a high-ranking official. She thought she would finally be a respected official's wife. So why should she go from being the primary spouse to an insignificant concubine that couldn't even show her face in public? However, Lu Guanxu stood firm, and Li Huilan, out of options, could only try to use the deaths of Master Wang and Wan Xiuxiu, which happened long ago, to force Lu Guanxu to abandon his plan to demote her. This, however, served as a reminder to Lu Guanxu of his own sordid past, and he decided to just do it once and for all. While Li Huilan was visiting a temple to burn incense, he hired bandits to stage an ambush, killing both Li Huilan and their daughter. After Li Huilan died, Lu Guanxu feigned deep sorrow, and everyone praised him for being loyal and righteous, deeply devoted to Li Huilan, lamenting only that she had a thin fate, passing away just days after becoming an official's wife, along with their daughter. Truly, the world is full of unpredictable twists. With Li Huilan gone, there were no more obstacles, and Lu Guanxu used the Li family's wealth to offer a dowry and marry Qin Qin Qin. Under the support of the Duke of Zheng's household over these years, Lu Guanxu reached his current rank of 4th rank Tongyi Daifu. Although the Tongyi Daifu is an idle official title, it is still a 4th rank position nonetheless, saving him decades of hard work compared to others. Gua Gua, is this what they call ruthless is the man of stature? This Lu Guanxu has climbed his way up entirely by relying on women. He really is a cold-blooded parasite. Not only has he killed so many people, he didn't even spare his own biological daughter. Even a tiger doesn't eat its own cubs. This Lu Guanxu is lower than an animal. If a man like this is allowed to hold office, will the common people ever have a good life? Good thing he only holds a sinecure for now. If he were to hold a crucial position at court, he'd probably just kill anyone he dislikes. Today he could act so ruthlessly against his benefactor's daughter. If he is dissatisfied another day, would he dare to act against me too? Go and investigate Lu Guanxu's past. I want to see how much of this is true. Thoroughly investigate Lu Guanxu's past. I must see how much of these words is actually true. Gua Gua. Do you think the Duke of Jing knows about these things regarding Lu Guanxu? Of course he knows. Before marrying off his daughter, the Duke of Jing had his family's history investigated back several generations. Then is the Duke of Jing not afraid of keeping a wolf by his side? Is he not afraid of being the next Master Li? The Duke of Jing is too arrogant. He doesn't even look at Lu Guanxu as an equal. Naturally he's not afraid. He'll regret it when something truly goes wrong. My esteemed ministers. You all heard the voice at the banquet. I am pleased with my health. The disturbance at the banquet just now. You all heard it, didn't you? Those who could hear it, stand to the left. Those who couldn't, stand to the right. May the ministers be excused. Song is a wolf. Let me tell you about Song Yaoya's situation. Yes. Ever since my little daughter Yaoya was born, my wife and I have been able to hear the thoughts in her heart. But the servants couldn't hear them. That system called Guagua has been with her since she was born. We have discovered that my daughter was born with memories of a past life. When mentioned, every single detail is true. This is so that Lu Guanxu killing his mentor and killing his own daughter is actually true? Humph, truly a human with the heart of a beast. And to think he feigns such righteousness daily. Such a heartless, ungrateful wretch is not fit to be an official. Why can some people hear it, and others cannot? I do not know the reason for this, Your Majesty. So all these years you have kept her confined to the residence? I feared her speaking without thinking would invite disaster. It was to keep her safe. How much do you know about her past life? I am curious. What is this airplane she mentioned today? I have occasionally heard her mention a word or two, but we don't understand many of the things she speaks of. I have no way of knowing the specific details. I don't know, it just is. I will investigate slowly in the future. I have already sent people to investigate Lu Guanxu's affairs. We shall know the truth very soon. As for the matter of everyone hearing my daughter's thoughts, my dear ministers, you must warn your families upon returning. She must never find out about this herself. Violators will be punished without mercy. We obey the decree. Guagua, I'm already 18, why am I still not allowed to go out? When I was young, they said they were afraid I'd be kidnapped. Now that I'm grown up, they're still using that to coddle me. The world isn't very peaceful right now. Many young girls have met with misfortune. Your parents are doing this for your own good. I'm obviously on your side. But your parents have a point too. I guess that's true. But for a girl as charming as me, being eyed by others is normal. It's all because I'm just too charming. This host is really not modest at all. She starts being conceited after just 2 words. Host, you still need to find a way to persuade your parents to let you out of the residence. I've already exhausted all the gossip in the house. Even the old stories about the kitchen dog have been dug up. There's no new gossip left. I'm almost running out of negative energy. I know. I'll think of a way. Father, Mother, let me go out for a trip. No, you are not allowed to go. Mother, I'll only be out for a little while. I said no, means no. I said no, that means no. Father, I promise I'll be back soon. Stay in the residence quietly. Don't let the second miss go out. Yes, master and mistress. You all heard me clearly? Guard the gate well. Yes, hey. Reporting to the Emperor. Lu Guangxu's past has been clarified. The Duke of Zheng's household, what is the intention? What a Lu Guangxu. It's even worse than what was said. The Duke of Zheng was not involved in Li Huilan's death. It seems Song Shilong's words are 10/10 true. Arrest Lu Guangxu and his entire family and throw them into prison, confiscate their assets and execute the decree. Your Majesty, searching the house for this matter is definitely true. Lu Guangxu cannot be saved. Go quickly and tell Qin Qin to evacuate immediately. Yes, I will go handle it right away. Immediate divorce, hurry up and sign it. I'll sign, just promise to keep the children safe. Go to the White Cloud Temple outside the city and invite Master Liaoran to the palace. I have urgent matters to consult. Yes, Ba, Your Majesty. This old monk already knows what you wish to ask. 18 years ago, a lucky star was born in Tianfeng. Master, why did you not inform me? I forced a meeting, fearing it would invite an early demise. That lucky star is Song Yaoyao. Has your Majesty not already seen her? Isn't the reason you invited me here today because of her? Exactly. Song Yaoyao is indeed a star sent from heaven. She will be the only lucky star for Tianfeng. Will her special nature be discovered by the other three kingdoms? Rest assured, Your Majesty, heaven's secrets have their own destiny. They will not be leaked. I understand. Song Yaoyao cannot be left alone, nor can she be easily disposed of, since it is heaven's will. I know how to settle her. Pass the decree to summon the second miss of the Song family to receive it. What? There's an imperial decree? Miss, the eunuch is waiting outside. Oh, alright. Young Master Song is here. Then let's receive the decree. By the Emperor's order, Song Yaoyao is appointed as a 6th-rank resident record keeper. Tomorrow she will accompany her father to court. This is it. Young Master Song, receive the decree. Your subject, Song Yaoyao, receives the decree. Congratulations, young Master Song. Congratulations, young Master Song. Eunuch Wang, what does the Emperor mean by this? My daughter has never been involved in government affairs. The Emperor has a word. Young Master Song only needs to be responsible for recording the proceedings during court. She doesn't need to worry about anything else. That's good, that's good. Father, talk to the Emperor for me. I don't want to attend the court session. How strange it would be to be the only woman in the court. The decree has been issued. How could it be changed just like that? Only recording the court's speech and actions. The work is not heavy. Father, I'm only 18. Why do I have to attend the court session all of a sudden? Father, I beg you, go talk to the Emperor and see if you can retract the order, will you? What exactly did the Emperor like about me? Can I change it, or not? The Imperial order cannot be disobeyed. It is not for you to be willful. How old are you already? Standing without poise, sitting without posture. Standing properly, won't I just lean on mother? Will you let father go talk to the Emperor? No, the decree has been issued. No one can do anything about it. Enough, I'll have the kitchen make you something you like tonight. Braised pork is fine, right? I also want squirrel-shaped mandarin fish. Fine, I'll have them make it all for you. Host, is this book another one you had the peddler bring back? Yes, it's so interesting. The heroic girl has already reached the villain's nest. Why still hesitate? Just break in. Host, you still have to wake up at dawn tomorrow to attend court. I know. Let me read for 2 more nights and then I'll sleep. This villain is really stupid. He doesn't even know there's someone at the door. Heroine, make your move. Don't dither anymore. Miss, wake up. Don't bother me. Let me sleep for a while longer. Miss, you can't sleep anymore. You have to attend the court session with your father today. Yao. Master, the young miss is not awake yet. Yes, I have been calling her for a long time. Go in and help wake her up. Make sure you wake the miss up. Yes. Miss, you should wake up. Miss, hurry up. You'll be late for the time. Yao, wake up. Father, let me doze for a bit more. Master, we have reached the palace gate. Yao Yao, wake up. We are here. Song Lang, your family is really blessed. I heard your daughter was appointed as a 6th-rank resident record keeper. Since she is an official, she should have the bearing of an official. How is it proper for you to be carrying the young Miss Song like this? Song Lang, it's not that I'm complaining. It's fine to dote on a child. But you can't overindulge, you have to be strict when you need to be. Since ancient times, strict discipline produces filial children. Your daughter is so lazy. Clearly, she hasn't been disciplined enough. An 18-year-old girl and still needing her father to carry her. What will people think when they hear of this? Father, put me down. Yao Yao, are you awake? Yes. Are you awake? What did you have for breakfast, sir? Rice porridge. No wonder, I thought you ate too many pickles and Peugeot. Making your mouth salty, causing you to busy yourself with other people's business. How bold. You are presumptuous. I'm not being bold, and I'm not bothering Sir Yan. Eating your own food while worrying about other people's business. Be careful of exhausting yourself. You dare to curse me? I didn't name any names. This is the first time I've seen someone rush to accept a bad name. You insolent child, how dare you speak to me like this? Sir Yan, that's not right. My father and you serve as equals, both are 4th-rank officials. You accuse my father without rhyme or reason. You are using your seniority to oppress the younger generation. My father dotes on his daughter for neither profit nor rank. Sir Yan, you are being too meddlesome. If you had this much free time, you'd be better off thinking about how to handle your own duties. Song Lang, is this how you teach your daughter? You were the one who spoke rudely first. You elders should act like elders as well. How can you expect respect if you don't act with dignity? Let's go. Lest he fall down and blame us. I have no salary, I can't afford to pay him. Ha 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 ha. It made the emperor furious. And the emperor couldn't even do anything about them. There are even 4 hidden guards protecting him in secret. So, there's finally someone to put him in his place? Young Master Song. I have been waiting here for a long time. Let me take you to see Lord Jiang. Greetings, Lord Jiang. So you are Song Lan's daughter, Song Yao Yao. Good, good. A girl with a bright spirit. Come here, watch me record the proceedings today. Understood. Tomorrow, I'll try to do it myself, is that okay? Thank you for your guidance, Lord Jiang. The Emperor has arrived. Long live the Emperor, long live, long live. All officials, you may rise. Your Majesty, I have a memorial to submit. There has never been a precedent for a woman in court since ancient times. It is truly inappropriate. Gua Gua, what's happening? He was fine, why is he spitting blood? I don't know either. I just saw his face look off from far away. Could it be that he had an underlying illness? And he just got so angry it triggered his heart. It's too far to see clearly. I really want to go over and see how Lord Yan is doing. We are fellow officials in the same court, after all. I hope nothing serious happens. It doesn't look like a sudden illness. It looks more like he was so angry because his secret was exposed. He was absolutely furious. Gua Gua, it's been so long, he still hasn't woken up. Nothing bad happened, right? Don't worry, uncle. He's still breathing, oh. As long as he's alive, it's fine. I thought he had passed away just like that. Speaking of which, his hobby is actually quite interesting. When I have free time later, I'll turn this into a story and sell it to a storyteller. It will definitely be popular. I won't sell the rights for a lump sum then. I'll take a commission per show. A steady stream of income, and I can earn some pocket money. Just thinking about it feels, So much silver is waving at me. Father, let's head home quickly. I am starving to death. Father. Can we stop by a restaurant to eat on the way? No, dinner must already be prepared at home. We can eat as soon as we get back. Okay. Seeing how stubborn he was in picking a fight with me today, I knew he wasn't the type to give up easily. Indeed. On the surface, he followed his father's wishes and focused on the Imperial exams, eventually passing and becoming an official. But in private, he never gave up his embroidery. Once he built his own mansion. He specifically had a secret room built behind his study. It was filled with all the treasures he had collected over the years. Precious silk threads sent as tribute from across the country, the finest silks and satins from Jiangnan, and screens and handkerchiefs he embroidered himself. He even had women's clothing tailored to his own size, complete with matching hair ornaments, all neatly arranged. Every night, after finishing his official duties, he would go to the secret room to embroider for a while, or put on the clothes he made and admire himself for a long time. Before he would go to sleep. I thought it was some serious matter. It's just a personal hobby. As long as it doesn't bother others, what does it matter if he likes it? It's just that he hid it too well. No wonder nobody else knew. Does his wife know about this? She doesn't. He hid it extremely carefully. He always waits until the dead of night to visit the secret room. He doesn't even let his personal attendants near the back courtyard of the study. That's being way too cautious. Though, I suppose, if his colleagues found out, who knows what they would say behind his back. Gua Gua, what's happening? He was fine. Why is he spitting blood? I don't know either. I just saw his face look off from far away. Could it be that he had an underlying illness? And he just got so angry it triggered his heart. It's too far to see clearly. I really want to go over and see how Lord Yan is doing. We are fellow officials in the same court, after all. I hope nothing serious happens. It doesn't look like a sudden illness. It looks more like he was so angry because his secret was exposed. Gua Gua, it's been so long, he still hasn't woken up. Nothing bad happened, right? Don't worry, uncle. He's still breathing, oh. As long as he's alive, it's fine. I thought he had passed away just like that. Speaking of which, his hobby is actually quite interesting. When I have free time later, I'll turn this into a story and sell it to a storyteller. It will definitely be popular. I won't sell the rights for a lump sum then. I'll take a commission per show. A steady stream of income, and I can earn some pocket money. Just thinking about it feels, So much silver is waving at me. Father, let's head home quickly. I am starving to death. Father, can we stop by a restaurant to eat on the way? No, dinner must already be prepared at home. We can eat as soon as we get back. Okay. Slow down. No one is stealing it from you, mother. The emperor is really too much. We have to attend court at the 5th watch, dawn. I had barely fallen asleep when Bitao woke me up. Getting up earlier than the chickens. Indeed. The 5th watch is around 3 o'clock or 4 a.m. To reach the Taihe Palace on time, one must get up 2 hours earlier to dress and travel. Today, Bitao woke her up at 1 a.m. Taking the carriage and walking into the palace. It took nearly 2 hours to get there. How could one not be exhausted? You child, you have no filter. Daring to say such things wildly. I know, father and mother. I stayed up late last night. Let me go back and catch up on some sleep. Today was Yao Yao's first day in court. She didn't cause any trouble, did she? Lord Yan was carried out by people. Who knows how he is now? That Lord Yan is truly disrespectful of his age. At his advanced age, he bullied our Yao Yao, a girl who has just turned 18. Humph. He deserved to be made that angry. He certainly brought it upon himself. Husband, you should stay away from him from now on. Those with different pasts do not work together. I know. This time, his dark secret was exposed by Yao Yao. He probably won't have the face to hold his head up in court again. That, too, is his own doing. Who told him to keep targeting our Yao Yao? Wife, you say that, but if this continues, will we end up offending all the civil and military officials? I am worried about that, too. But what can we do? There's no way to warn Yao Yao. Besides, can you control what someone thinks in their head? You can't stop her from even thinking it, can you? Sigh, that's true. Forget it, let's just take it one step at a time. Other people's daughters are like sweet little coats. But our Yao Yao is like a drafty old blanket. Specifically here to bring us trouble. Gua Gua, what time is it now? Host, it's almost 4 o'clock. Only 4 o'clock? I feel like I've slept for a long time. Yeah. Didn't the ancients sleep early and rise early? I see, Bitao. Help me prepare bath water. I'm drenched in sweat. Host, you're dressed up so nicely. Are you planning to go out? Yes, I want to go for a stroll. Host, will your parents agree to that? It should be fine, right? I am a court official now. They can't just keep me locked in the mansion forever. Then good luck, host. Gua Gua, what do you think my mother is doing right now? Isn't she doing the accounts? Probably. Aren't the finances in the mansion managed by the madam? Yes. Then I'll behave well in a moment, and try to get mother to let me go out. Mother. Mother, you manage such a large household, it must be so exhausting. Let me knead your shoulders for you. Mother. If you have something to say, just say it. Stop calling me mother over and over. If I don't call you mother, what should I call you? Should I call you madam? Oh my, that was a close call, Song Yao Yao. Mother. Who made you angry? Tell me, I'll vent your anger for you. Speak, what is it that you really came here for? Mother, I've grown up so much and I've barely left the estate. Now that I'm an official, I haven't even seen what the capital looks like. Can I go out for a walk? Fine. Go to the accounts office and get 50 taels of silver, buy whatever you like. Have your older sister accompany you. And take a few more guards. Thank you, Mother. Mother, you are the best. I'm returning to my mother. This child. Big sister, Mother agreed to let me go out. Really? I just came from Mother's. Mother said you should come with me. And she told us to go to the accounts office to get 50 taels of silver, buy whatever we want. Good. Wait for me to get ready, then we'll go. Alright. Okay, let's go. Big sister, where are we going? I'll take you to the clothing shop and the jewelry store first. Then we'll go to a restaurant for lunch. Good. Gua Gua. This is a street in ancient times. Yes, host. The area we are in now is the residential district for officials, where all the high-ranking dignitaries live. It's quiet and the streets are clean. Once we get to the downtown area, there will be more people. It will be really lively. The architecture in ancient times is really beautiful, with flying eaves and carved rafters. It feels so much more real than in the photos. Host, you're a straight-A student. How can you be at a loss for words? A hero shouldn't talk about past glories. That was all in my past life. In this life, I just want to be happy. Eat some gossip, and enjoy a comfortable life. Host, don't forget to take me along for the gossip. I still need to collect energy. Don't worry, I won't forget you. Big miss, second miss, we have arrived. Little sister, we're here, let's get off the carriage. Young ladies, are you looking for fabric or ready-to-wear clothing? Let's look at the fabric first, and then the ready-to-wear. Alright. The fabric is downstairs, and the clothing is upstairs. Take your time. Call me if you need anything. Gua Gua, there really is a lot of fabric here. And the staff's attitude is quite good too. This is one of the largest clothing shops in the capital. There are hundreds of types of fabric on the first floor, and many styles of ready-to-wear on the second floor. The staff are all professionally trained. Naturally. This shopkeeper really knows how to do business. Little sister, is there anything you like? Big sister, I'll take a look around. Gua Gua, it looks like there's a lot of clothing. But there are actually only about 10 styles. They just look dazzling because of the many colors. I noticed that too. Young lady, you have a good eye. This is the begonia jade pin. Look, it's a begonia flower carved entirely out of Hetian green jade, with sparkling gemstones inlaid in it. It captures the charm of the begonia. It's very exquisite. It suits your temperament well. I want this hairpin. Rong Fei Fei, don't go too far. We clearly saw this first. Have you paid for it? If you haven't paid, it's not yours. Gua Gua, who is this? So arrogant. Greetings, little master song. How are you? Shopkeeper, pack this hairpin up. I'll buy it. Rong Feifei, you. Host, the one in the reddish pink dress is the daughter of the Minister of War, Rong Ping. Her name is Rong Feifei. Her father is the same rank as your father. Both are 4th rank. How can a young lady be so arrogant? Rong Ping's legitimate daughter, Rong Miao Miao, married the 3rd prince as a concubine, and is very favored. Are the legitimate daughter and the concubine's daughter on good terms? Does she rely on her older sister? Quite the opposite. They have a terrible relationship. Like fire and water, Rong Feifei is so arrogant, because she has been secretly having an affair with the 3rd prince. The 3rd prince promised to take her into the manor in a few days. She thinks she will be a member of the prince's manor sooner or later. That's why she is so fearless. Her sister is the 3rd prince's concubine, and she is involved with her own brother-in-law? That is against all morals. She likes to steal other people's things so much. Stealing a brother-in-law, stealing a hairpin. If one didn't know better, one would think she wants to steal everything. Host, who knows? Since he loves snatching things so much, if I were to say some unwanted stones by the road were treasures, would he scramble to snatch those too? Host, stop joking around, that's not fun. You're right, it would just lower my own standards. Ha ha ha. What's wrong with you? Nothing. Miss, there is a first-come first-served principle for everything. We saw this first. Isn't it unreasonable for you to just openly snatch it? Who do you think you are to meddle in my business? Who I am is not important. The principle is the principle. You shouldn't just distort the truth. Because of your high status. You little brat, not even fully grown. You dare to talk back to me? Miss, you don't look much older than me. Calling others not fully grown all the time. It's quite unbecoming, isn't it? We are all daughters of officials. Why use such rude language? You are shameless, shameless. You are so annoying. Yao Yao, stop it. Big sister, I'm just imitating her. Seeing if she always talks like this. I'm not as pretentious as you. You dare to lay a hand on me? I am a Qingfeng official of the Imperial Court, a 6th-rank diarist. Do you know what the penalty is? For assaulting a court official? If you slap me, I'll lie down on the ground immediately. When the government officials arrive, even if you're right, you won't be able to explain it. Big sister, if she dares to touch me, I will feign fainting. You go immediately to the government office and report her, saying that someone is assaulting a court official in public. And beat me so I can't get up. You dare to frame me? You dare to touch me, and I dare to report you. Don't believe it? Try it and see who suffers in the end. You sharp-tongued little brat. Be careful, or you'll never get married. Whether I get married or not is no concern of yours, miss. But you, at such a young age, talking about marriage all the time. If people didn't know better, they'd think you were desperate for a husband. I am not. If you're not, then shut your mouth. It's better for a lady to be modest. Otherwise, when others see it, they'll think the Rong family's upbringing is just like this. Oh, the hairpin is broken. That's good. You got your wish. Now this hairpin is completely yours. Madam Shopkeeper, you quoted 3,000 taels for this hairpin just now, right? Now that it's broken, whoever broke it pays for it. If you don't have the money, we can go to the magistrate to settle it. Exactly 3,000 taels, not a penny less. Miss, will you pay the silver now? Or shall I send someone to your house to collect it? How is this hairpin worth 3,000 taels? You are extorting us. It was intact when you snatched it earlier. Naturally it was worth that price. Now that it's broken, could it be that our shop should bear the loss? Gua gua, why are there suddenly so many people? Probably people gathered to watch the argument. That's true, there have always been people who love to gawk. In ancient times, there were no cell phones or internet, so people just loved to crowd around and watch the spectacle. Indeed. Little sister, are you hungry? Big sister will take you to Fumin restaurant for lunch. Yes, yes. Gua gua, isn't this restaurant a bit too grand? This is the largest restaurant in the capital. The owner behind the scenes is the emperor himself. It's considered the emperor's asset, with all profits going to the inner treasury. The restaurant has 4 floors. The first floor serves commoners. The second floor is for wealthy merchants. The third and fourth floors are for royal officials and their families. They distinguish it very clearly. Do you two ladies have a reserved private room? No? Then I'm truly sorry. We are fully booked for the day. If you don't mind, you can wait a moment. Big brother, Qingling. Yao Yao, why are you here? I brought my little sister out for a walk. We wanted to eat here, but there's no room. I see. I have invited 2 classmates and reserved a private room on the 3rd floor. If you don't mind, why don't you join us? Would that bother you and your friends? Not at all, not at all. Big brother, you order, I'm not picky. These 2 are my classmates. The one in white is Xiao Minglang, son of the Grand Tutor. The one in green is Gao Jiao, son of the Prefect. Minglang, Jiao. These are my 2 sisters. Song Qingling and Song Yao Yao. Greetings, young ladies. Greetings, young masters. Gua Gua, these 2 classmates of Big Brother are quite outstanding. Look at Xiao Minglang. Dressed in white, looking fresh and clean, with gentle features and a warm smile. A perfect elegant gentleman. Host, are you taking a fancy to him? No, I'm just appreciating a good-looking person. Host, you are too reserved. If you like him, interact more. Really, it's just appreciation, nothing more. Then what do you think of Gao Jiao? Gao Jiao is also not bad. Clear eyes and features. A sunny smile. He looks like a very good-tempered person. And his speech is gentle too. Host, you're quite good at complimenting others. That's true. All those years of studying in my past life weren't wasted. Host, Gao Jiao is so good. Why don't you get closer? Gua Gua, what's wrong with him? Why is he choking? Poem recital. Poem recital. Hard to recite, right? Why did he suddenly? Poem recital. I don't know, how strange. He ran off after reciting it? Is someone chasing him? Ha ha ha, I'm dying of laughter. What? Why are you laughing? Host, evaluate his poem. Think about it carefully. No way. He had to write a poem just to go to the bathroom? Are scholars always this pretentious? He just wanted to show off. I'll give him one about waking up at night. Moonlight shines through, the night is clear, a gentle breeze blows, keeping the mind still, suddenly feeling the flowing stream. Wanting to find a small pavilion among the flowers. Gao Jiao, not bad. You, a gossip system, can even write poetry? I am a multi-talented system, after all. Impressive, you are truly impressive. Right, you haven't answered my question yet. What question? I got distracted and forgot. Whether or not to get close to Gao Jiao. Of course not. Think about it, he has to write a poem even when using the restroom. If I have to listen to his poems every day, my head will explode. I can't stand being with such a scholar. I'm curious. Do all prefect households raise their children like this? Writing poetry for everything? Probably not. I haven't found any record of the prefect's house having such a habit. Then it's just his personal hobby. He really is a unique person. Ha ha ha, Brother Gao, any poetic inspiration today? Brother Gao, any inspiration while at the restroom? Big brother, I got some news. Rong Feifei, the daughter of Minister of War, Rong Ping, has bought a type of potent medicine, intending to use it on the 3rd prince. Minister Rong is an upright and good official. I'm afraid he will be dragged down by his daughter, but it's inconvenient for me to come forward to warn him. Can you think of a way? Don't worry about this. Leave it to Big Brother. Big Brother won't ask how I know. When my little sister wants to tell me, she will naturally tell me. Thank you for trusting me, Big Brother. Then I'll trouble you, Big Brother. Father, are we really going to warn Minister Rong? Minister Rong is a good official. The court cannot afford to lose such people. Leave this to your father. You don't need to worry about it. Go back to the academy immediately. Don't neglect your studies. Yes. Hand this letter personally to Minister Rong Ping. Do not let anyone else handle it. It must be delivered to his own hands. Yes. Thank you for your master's warning. Once I handle this matter, I will definitely come to thank you in person. Search the room, father. Mother, what are you doing? What did your daughter do wrong? Why search your daughter's room? Dr. Han, take a look at what this medicine is. Replying to the minister, this is a potent stimulant medicine. Normally used for people with weak constitutions in small doses. A large dose can harm the body. And can even be fatal. You're lying. This is medicine to help me conceive. I have practiced medicine for over 40 years. I would never misidentify it. Madam, if you don't believe me, you can ask another doctor to examine it. Dr. Han's medical skills are excellent. We naturally trust you. As for today's matter, I hope Dr. Han will keep it a secret. Naturally. You shameless thing. Your private dealings with the prince were already a great mistake. And you actually dared to use this kind of potent drug? Do you want to kill the prince? And drag the entire Rong family down with you? I didn't want to hurt the prince. I just wanted to conceive a child early, so I could legitimately enter the prince's manor. I thought it was medicine to conceive. That doctor lied to me. It's not my fault. Even now you dare to make excuses? Even if you were lied to, you private affairs with the prince are conspiring against royalty. Which one of these is not enough to get you killed? Master, madam, Feifei is young and ignorant. She knows she was wrong. Please spare her this one time. Madam, I've been with you for over a decade. You can't treat me like this. I'm only sparing your life because of our past history. Based on the daughter you've raised. Beating you to death wouldn't be enough. I just wanted to marry into a good family. What did I do wrong? Wanting a good marriage isn't wrong. But are there no other men left in the world? You had to target your own brother-in-law. That aside, you dared to use such a drug. If something really went wrong, the hundreds of members of the Rong family would all have suffered because of your actions. Your maid/concubine wasn't helping you. She was ruining you. And the entire Rong family. Send her to the estate outside the city immediately. Send reliable people to watch her. And do not let her cause any more trouble. Yes, master. Bitao, I'm sleepy, let me sleep a bit more. Miss, didn't you just take a nap after coming back from the morning court session? Yeah. So why do you want to sleep again after going out for a walk? Spring sleepiness, autumn fatigue, summer dozing, it's normal. What about winter? In winter, that's called hibernation. Alright, go out, don't disturb my rest. Yes. Miss, wake up quickly. We have guests at the house. Master wants you to go to the front hall. A guest comes, so what? Father is there to entertain them. Why call me? I'm not going. Miss, you'd better get up. C told me. Master said if you don't go, he'll deduct your allowance for this month. Fine, fetch some water, I'll wash up and go. Gua Gua, who is here? Yan Quan, the official from the morning court session. Why is he here? Didn't he faint from coughing up blood? Better so soon? He shouldn't have any major problems. Recovering quickly. I thought he'd be resting for a while. So active so quickly. Host, you shouldn't be looking at people like that. That's not it. It's just a bit unexpected. As the saying goes, the good don't live long, but pests. I was just saying. He wouldn't be here just to visit, right? He wouldn't want to extort us. Claiming we made him cough up blood at the palace gates. And wants medical expenses, right? That definitely won't happen. I don't have the money to keep him company. Host, you're overthinking it. He's here to apologize. An apology? Did the sun rise in the west? Someone as arrogant as him would come to apologize to me? Isn't he plotting something malicious? Why don't you go and see for yourself? Official song has arrived. I have come today, specifically to apologize to Minister Song and Junior Official Song. Regarding what happened at the morning court, it was my fault. I should not have spoken so insolently. I hope you both can forgive me. Please accept these humble gifts. Quickly. Steward, go to the warehouse at once. Pack up the finest treasures and silks. We are going to the Song residence to apologize. Minister Song, about that private matter. I hope your daughter won't spread it further. I can't control her either. I can only try my best to advise her. As long as you are willing to mediate, Minister, I will be eternally grateful. Gua Gua, you say Minister Yan is suddenly being so polite. Doesn't he have some other scheme hidden up his sleeve? Host, he is likely genuinely here to offer his apologies. But when I look at his smile, I just feel uneasy. I didn't know what Junior Official Song liked. So I prepared some jewelry and fabrics commonly used by young ladies. Just a small token of my sincerity, I hope you will accept it. The items are indeed quite valuable. It's just a pity that none of them are what I really want. By the way, Gua Gua, help me check. Is there anything improper hidden in those boxes? Don't worry, host, I've scanned them. The boxes contain only ordinary jewelry and fabric. There is nothing else. Then I guess I was just overthinking it. These things could certainly be exchanged for a lot of silver. It's just troublesome to sell them off. Actually, real gold and silver are the most practical. I was worried these items might not suit Junior Official Song's tastes. I have prepared some additional banknotes. Junior Official Song, you can buy whatever you truly desire. Gua Gua, Gua Gua, how did he know I wanted silver banknotes? Could he have heard my inner thoughts? Host, don't overthink it. When visiting to apologize, one fears the gifts might not be suitable, so preparing extra banknotes is standard practice. What's there to be so surprised about? It really is me overthinking it, huh? Just take it and set your mind at ease. If others find out, will they say I'm taking bribes right after taking office? No. Although 1,000 taels is not a small sum, it still doesn't meet the threshold for bribery. According to the dynasty's laws, only taking bribes over 10,000 taels is a crime. This amount of money is just like an elder giving a gift to a junior. That puts my mind at ease. Come to think of it, are all officials' families this wealthy? 10,000 taels just to be considered a bribe? Which official's residence doesn't have several shops and properties? Relying solely on a salary, how could one support such a large family? That is true. Minister Yan, this is just a mere 1,000 taels in banknotes. As a deposit for Junior Official Song. I hope Junior Official Song will not mind this morning's misunderstanding. Minister Yan, you are too kind. Minister Yan, please, sit. Bring Minister Yan some fresh tea, and bring over some pastries the kitchen just made. Yes. Host, didn't you say you wanted to take Minister Yan's affairs and turn them into a storybook to make money? Are you still going to write it now? Gua gua. Having taken someone's apology gift, one shouldn't go around spreading rumors. I have to be respectful to Minister Yan, you know, for the sake of his sincere apology. Let's drop the matter of the storybook. Have eldest sister pick some favorites from these 2 boxes of jewelry and fabric, and leave the rest for mother to deal with. As for these 1,000 taels and banknotes, they are mine, nobody is to touch them. Host, do you have no integrity at all? A few banknotes and you've already been bought off? What do you know? This is called having principles. Taking someone's apology gift and then badmouthing them everywhere, that is what's truly immoral. Peace and harmony bring wealth, right? Fine, whatever the host says is right. These 1,000 taels were paid to me by Minister Yan as an apology. You better not try to snatch my silver. In your heart, is that what your father is like? I'm not snatching your silver. I mean these 2 boxes were given to you by Minister Yan. You deal with them however you see fit. Is that all? Father, you should have said so sooner. You gave me such a fright. Lift the boxes and hurry up. Right away. Eldest sister, your adorable little sister is here to see you. Look what great things I brought you. Eldest sister, see if there's anything you like, pick whatever you want. Yao Yao, where did you get all these things? Someone sent them, insisting I take them, I couldn't refuse. Isn't Minister Yan strange? This morning we were at each other's throats. And by the afternoon he's bringing gifts to apologize. Who knows what he's planning? I'll take these. That's enough? That's nowhere near enough. These also suit you, take them all. Serve the eldest miss well. Thank you for the reward, second miss. Mother, handle the rest of these things however you wish. Eldest sister and I have already picked out what we wanted. Mother, if there's nothing else, I'll be going now. Wait. Mother, is there still something? I heard you also took 1,000 taels in banknotes. Those are mine. What does a young girl like you need so much silver for? I have a use for it. What use? Anyway, I have a use for it. You get back here. Gua gua, why are you so useless? Other systems have storage spaces. You don't have anything. Now look. I don't even know where to safely hide these banknotes. Host, my current level is low. Once my level is higher, you'll have everything. Then when will you level up? I don't know that either. See, I said you were unreliable, and you won't even admit it. You don't know anything I ask. Host, I am very useful. Enough, enough, help me think of where to hide this first. Miss, are you all right? What could possibly be wrong with me? This is for you. Thank you, miss. Get up. When there are no outsiders, you don't need to kneel at every turn. Yes. Serve me well, there will be plenty of benefits for you later. Yes. One sheep, 2 sheep, 3 sheep. 1,118, 3,888 sheep. Your Majesty, it has been raining heavily in the Jiangnan region for days. And levees and dams at many river sections have been destroyed. There have been heavy casualties among the people, and countless houses and farmland have been flooded. We urgently need disaster relief funds. Minister of Revenue, Zhenzai. How much funds can the National Treasury mobilize right now? Excluding fixed expenditures, only 300,000 taels remain available. How could it be so low? Your Majesty, last month we allocated 200,000 taels to the border military camps, and 50,000 taels were used for repairs to the Imperial Palace, plus the logistics for various checkpoints and disaster relief food reserves. No need to say more. I understand. Gua, why did everyone stop talking? What else could it be? No money, that's why. Is the Imperial Court really that poor? By the way, among these officials, are there any wealthier than the National Treasury? Host, you hit the nail on the head. Among those standing there is one whose family fortune is extremely deep, not to mention solving this disaster. He could feed an army of 300,000 for 30 years and it would still be enough. Is that for real? How could he be that rich? It's the second-rank great general of divine might, Shan Yuansu. A military officer, of all people? How could it be him? Who could have guessed? The richest official in the Great Buddha dynasty is actually a military general. This has to start from his family background. His original name was Sikong-su. Wait, Gua. Sikong was the surname of the previous dynasty, right? Is Shan Yuansu a survivor of the previous dynasty, host? You guessed right. He is the son of the previous emperor, Sikong Jing, and his lover from outside the palace, Zhong Lishue. Zhong Lishue was the daughter of a 7th-rank official. Her status wasn't high. Sikong Jing feared she would suffer grievances in the palace. So he settled her outside the palace walls, secretly slipping out every month to visit her. Later, Sikong-su was born. Although Sikong Jing was a mediocre ruler, he was truly devoted to that mother and son. Later, he realized the kingdom was unstable, and ordered his loyal subordinates to quietly transport the treasures of the National Treasury out, hiding them in the deep mountains, and he even drew a treasure map. Gua, did he know the dynasty was going to collapse? So he moved the treasury in advance? Yes. On the day the country fell, Sikong Jing sent a secret agent, carrying the treasure map to find Zhong Lishue and her son, so they could live well. And to ensure Sikong-su was raised properly, having arranged everything, Sikong Jing committed suicide in the palace. His imperial concubines, and the princes and princesses were all executed later. Because Zhong Lishue and her son had been hidden outside the palace. Besides that secret agent and Sikong Jing's personal eunuch, no one knew of their existence. That personal eunuch was also dealt with before Sikong Jing's suicide, just to keep the secret. The secret agent carried the map to find Zhong Lishue and her son, protecting them as they fled the capital. And they lived anonymously in a remote mountain village. At that time, Sikong-su was only 4 years old. To outsiders, they claimed to be a family of 3 fleeing from the chaos of war, and the villagers didn't suspect anything. The secret agent took the name Shan Yish. Sikong-su changed his name to Shan Yuansu. Zhong Lishue changed her name to Li Shui. The 3 were humble and kind, getting along very well with the villagers. After Zhong Lishue learned of Sikong Jing's death, she fell gravely ill. But for the sake of her child, she held on. When Sikong-su was 10 years old, she passed away from excessive grief. All of Sikong-su's martial arts skills were taught to him hand in hand by Shan Yish. That secret agent was certainly loyal and devoted. Yes, indeed. He always aimed to restore the country and seek revenge. When Sikong-su was 12 years old, he had Sikong-su enlist in the army. Sikong-su relied on his innate talent. slowly making a name for himself in the military. The great general of divine might at the time valued him highly, taking him as a disciple, teaching him military strategy and tactics with all his heart. With the support of a renowned figure, Sikongsu quickly established a firm footing in the army. But his target was total military control. As long as his master lived, he couldn't obtain supreme military power. So, during a campaign, his master was severely injured, and Sikongsu seized the opportunity to fire a cold arrow from behind. His master died on the spot. To clear his name of suspicion, he stabbed himself in the chest, missing his heart by a hair's breadth, nearly losing his life. When everyone saw he was also severely wounded, no one suspected him. That battle was brutal. But in the end, they won. Once his master was dead, the most prestigious figure in the army was Sikongsu. Plus, being the master's disciple, everyone said he was brave in battle, and it was the public will that he succeed the great general of divine might. For the sake of power, he could be so ruthless even to himself. He is quite the ruthless character. It's too terrifying. He killed his own mentor, and could still act as if nothing happened. Didn't the general ever sense his ambition? No, Sikongsu always pretended to be humble and polite. No one could see anything out of the ordinary. Look at the civil and military officials at court, and even the emperor himself. Hasn't he been fooled for so many years? That's true. By the way, Guagua, besides the treasure map of the previous dynasty, does he have anything else? Yes. Xianyish faked his death several years ago, living anonymously to manage businesses for him. Restaurants, pawnshops, merchandise scattered everywhere. And he also discovered a gold mine at the border, mining it privately without the court's knowledge. The gold he refined was all used to stockpile private soldiers. There are a full 50,000 private soldiers, all being trained by Xianyish. He actually has a gold mine too. The national treasury is so empty, yet he secretly hoards a gold mine. It really is a case of the starving dying while the stuffed thrive. If this gold could be funneled into the national treasury, there would be money for disaster relief, and the emperor wouldn't have to worry anymore. Guagua, why did it suddenly get so chilly? I feel like I'm being watched by a venomous snake. Host, did you catch a cold from kicking off your blanket last night? No, I'm in perfectly good health. Then it must just be your imagination. Maybe so, Guagua. Do you know where his properties are? And the exact location of the gold mine? Do you know where the treasure map is kept? Wait, don't tell me yet. There's so much information, I can't remember it all right now. When we return to the mansion, I'll get some pen and paper and you can tell me slowly. I'll write it down and give it to my father. My father is loyal to the emperor. He will definitely turn this evidence in. Guagua, where is Xianyish now? That man is a dangerous individual. He is currently at the gold mine, having just refined a new batch of gold, preparing to ship it into the capital for Sikongsu to use for bribing court officials. Then remember the route for the gold shipment as well. I'll write it all down later to give to my father. By the way, underneath the rockery in the backyard of Sikongsu's mansion, there is a secret room, containing hundreds of chests of gold ingots, also moved there by Xianyish. My goodness, he is truly wealthy. Isn't he? Even the scraps he lets slip would be enough to support the family of an ordinary official. Guagua, my legs are numb. Would anyone notice if I moved around a little? Host, look around you first. If no one is watching, small movements to stretch should be fine. Okay. I'll take your advice. Gua gua, these officials are acting strange today. Look around Su. The civil officials have all stayed away. It's filled with military officers surrounding him. And look, a third-rank official. Why is he standing in front of a second-rank official? This is against protocol. Has something happened? I don't know about that, either. Host, ignore them for now. Aren't you going to stretch your legs? Do it quickly while no one is looking at you. That's not right, no one else is watching me. So why is Su staring at me? Did I provoke him? Why is he looking at me with such a fierce expression? I'm not afraid even if he stares. I haven't done anything wrong. If worst comes to worst, I'll expose all his secrets. Host, calm down. Don't lower yourself to his level. What is wrong with this person? He keeps staring at me. I'm getting goosebumps. His gaze is quite frightening. Why has today's morning court lasted so long? It feels like an eternity, my legs are about to give out. Any matters to report? If none, court is dismissed. We have nothing to report. Court is dismissed. Father. Father, why aren't the emperor and those officials leaving yet? I am not sure, either. Perhaps there are some urgent matters. Let's not pry. Let's hurry back, okay? Gua gua. The emperor doesn't know Su is a remnant of the previous dynasty, right? He shouldn't be entrusted with any important tasks. Wouldn't that be like handing a blade to a traitor? No, absolutely not. We must hurry back and write this down for my father. Understood, host. Seize him. Throw this remnant of the previous dynasty into the celestial prison and keep him under strict guard. No one is allowed to visit. Understood. Gua gua. Why aren't there any servants outside the study today? I don't know, host. While no one is around, wrap the note around a pebble and throw it at the entrance of the study. Who's there? Host, I am going to upgrade. I might not be able to talk to you for a while. How long will it take? I'm not sure, but it should be fast. Okay, then go ahead, I'll wait for you to finish your upgrade. Hey. Gua gua, what time is it? By Tao. Miss, how long have you been back? Are the medicinal herbs I asked you to buy all here? I've been back for a while, all the herbs are bought. It cost 280 taels in total, leaving 20 left. Take the herbs into my room, guard the door outside. And don't let anyone disturb me. So they really came for me. My people, move aside. Despicable, using poison. You sent over 100 men to kill a weak woman like me, and you think that's honorable? You're allowed to take my life. But I'm not allowed to protect myself? What kind of logic is that? How many innocent lives are on your hands? Is it worth talking about morality with you? Take this, just in case. Yao Yao, are you alright? Why did you run out? Father, I'm fine. Father. These people should have tokens or banknotes on them. Search them, maybe we can find clues about the princess. Yes, yes, yes. You stand aside and let them search. Okay. Check the linings of their clothes. Look inside their boots. Check all these hidden places carefully. Don't miss anything. Yao Yao, stop talking. Do what you want with us. Why the humiliation? Searching for clues isn't humiliation. Why would you call it that? When you took money to kill people, didn't you think about the consequences? Don't worry, I won't use lynching. You will be dealt with according to national law. Take this. Everyone has worked hard protecting me day and night these days. This is the confiscated dirty money. Distribute it among yourselves as a bonus. It's what you deserve. Thank you for the reward, Master Song. Thank you, second miss. Father, you keep these 1,000 taels to improve the mansion's guards and equipment. And you, brother, could you please take these 1,000 taels back to the palace for the emperor? Tell him it is confiscated dirty money, to be turned into the treasury. Although it is not much, it is a small gesture from me. I will keep the rest to buy ingredients for medicine, so I can better protect myself in the future. Little Master Song, how should we deal with these assassins? Father, keep the leader for interrogation, to see if we can find out who hired them. I have a way to handle the rest, leaving no trace behind. You have a way? Yes, I concocted a special powder. It dissolves human remains upon contact with blood, leaving no traces behind. But it is highly corrosive. Very well, do as you say. These assassins were desperate scoundrels. They deserve no pity. Just sprinkle it on the bloodstains. It's very corrosive, be careful not to get any on yourself. Your Majesty, this is the first time I've received confiscated funds from an official, and such dirty money was sent by a little girl. She really is thoughtful. Indeed, Your Majesty, although little Master Song is young, she is very methodical in her actions. She is truly a good child. Pass on my order. Let them continue to protect Song Yao Yao well. Yes, there must not be the slightest mistake. Host, I am back. Gua Gua, you're finally back. It's been so boring without you talking for the past few days. Did you miss me, host? Of course. Tell me, what are your new features after the upgrade? I jumped 2 levels this time. I'm now at level 3. 2 new features have been added. The first is an imaging function. Now you can not only hear the gossip but also see the visuals. And the gossip range has expanded to 30 meters. The second is a protection function. When someone attacks you, the system will automatically activate a shield, which can deflect the attack, so you won't get hurt. Gua Gua, this shield, can it even block the attacks of top-tier masters? Rest assured, host, there's absolutely no problem. That's great. I've been so anxious these past few days. I encountered assassins again tonight. I thought I was going to meet my end there. With this protective shield, it'll be much safer from now on. Don't be afraid, host. I will protect you from now on. No one will be able to hurt you. Right. Why did you suddenly upgrade? There was no sign of it before, but this time you jumped 2 levels at once. I'm not sure either. Before, my energy was always insufficient, but that day it suddenly filled up and overflowed quite a bit, and then it prompted an upgrade. That's strange. How could the energy suddenly be full? I don't know, either. Whatever, don't think about it, upgrading is a good thing anyway. I'll know eventually. The host is right, no rush. Sikongsu is a remnant of the previous dynasty. Privately hoarding gold mines, raising soldiers, and murdered his mentor. It seems my father handed the note I wrote to the emperor. The efficiency is quite impressive. He is the emperor, ruler of the country. Things naturally get done quickly. True, by the way, Gua. Was Xianyish captured? Not yet. When the emperor's men arrived at the gold mine, Xianyish was highly skilled, so he broke through the siege and escaped. He is a ruthless character. It's dangerous that he got away. What if he comes for revenge? Gua, can you find out where he is hiding now? I can track him, host, let me show you the footage. This Xianyish can adapt to any situation. He's truly the material for a top-tier spy. It's a pity he follows the wrong person. Indeed, he was already a top-tier spy of the previous dynasty. Sikongjing is lucky to have such a loyal subordinate. It's his good fortune. He has already infiltrated the capital, hiding among the beggars at the south gate. Host, you don't look energetic. How about I tell you a new piece of gossip? Tell me. I haven't had fresh gossip in days. Perfect timing. I found the footage, host, watch and listen while I talk. Yulin Tian. Isn't he famous for being a good and loyal official? Could it be that he's been faking it? Host, you guessed it right. He's a complete hypocrite. No way, he looks so upright. Host, listen to me slowly. Yulin Tian came from a humble background as a top scholar, and married Kong Shiya, the daughter of the Grand Secretariat. Kong Shiya is gentle, beautiful, and sensible. Back then, considering Yulin Tian's background, marrying her was really marrying up. That's true, a top scholar is good. But without family support, it's hard to climb the ladder. Marrying the daughter of the Grand Secretariat saves how many years of struggle? You know, when they first married, the whole Yu family felt they had hit the jackpot. And the young couple were indeed affectionate for a while. And then? But a year later, Kong Shiya had not conceived a child. And the Yu family started to become dissatisfied. Yulin Tian spoke up for his wife back then, saying it had only been a year, don't rush, and managed to suppress his family's dissatisfaction. I don't think he cared for his wife at all. He was clearly just intimidated by the power of the Grand Secretariat, and didn't dare to express any dissatisfaction. Host is right. 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. Kong Shiya still remained childless, and the Yu family's dissatisfaction turned into resentment. Yulin Tian himself had long lost his original feelings for her. But his wife's family power was right there, so he didn't dare to act out at all. The Yu family felt that they shouldn't let their family line end because of Kong Shiya. But he didn't dare to take a concubine either. When Yu Lin Tian married, he swore before Master Kong that he would never take a concubine in this life, only staying with Kong Shiya. If it weren't for that promise, no matter how much Master Kong admired his talent, he wouldn't have married his daughter to a humble son from a merchant background. The family discussed it back and forth and came up with a roundabout method. Yu Lindian keeps a mistress outside, and once she gives birth to a son, they would bring him back to the manor, claiming he is the orphan of a distant relative, placing him under Kong Shiya's name. What a cunning plan. He wants to keep the support of his in-laws, yet use another woman's womb to continue his lineage. He wants the benefits of both worlds. Yu Lindian is truly selfish. If the child were really placed under the primary wife's name, Kong Shiya would raise him with all her heart. It would be fine if the child had a good character. But if he were ungrateful and colluded with his birth mother to plot against his stepmother, draining her dowry, seizing the family assets, and finally bringing his birth mother into the manor, wouldn't Kong Shiya's entire life be in vain? What a tragedy. Everyone in the capital praises Yu Lindian as a devoted husband, the standard for a doting partner. Turns out it was all a performance. Don't be anxious, host, that's not all. Yu Lindian keeps a total of 3 mistresses outside. He handles all 3 of them remarkably well. He uses the excuse of late-night meetings with colleagues to stay out late every evening. But in reality, he rotates between the 3 residences, making sure none of them feel neglected. Looking at how upright he seems, he is secretly busy with everything. Look at his pale and listless complexion. It must be from his daily running around, draining his health. Host, don't say it like that. He is busy with continuing his legacy, though it's all in vain. Of the 3, 1 has given birth to a son. It's been 3 months already. Yu Lindian is currently plotting a performance to make his wife voluntarily adopt this child. How do they plan to act it out? I'm quite curious now. What's even more interesting is that child isn't even Yu Lindian's. It belongs to the mistress and her old flame. Really? Tell me more, quickly. That mistress was the first one Yu Lindian kept, and she didn't conceive for years. She knew Yu Lindian only kept her for the sake of having a child, and feared being cast aside if she couldn't provide one. So she secretly sought out her old lover. That man thought having his own child sired by a third-rank official would bring him many benefits later on. The 2 hit it off immediately. Not long after, she was pregnant. Karma really does come around. He spent his time plotting against others, only to be plotted against himself. And the most crucial part is, it wasn't Kong Shiya who was infertile. It was Yu Lindian himself who was incapable of having children. Think about it, he kept 4 women around him. Besides this one who cheated and conceived, none of the other 3 showed any signs. The source of the problem is obvious, isn't it? What happened? Host, Yu Lindian just fainted. being so exhausted and still working daily. It's no wonder he fainted. He looks upright on the surface, but has no real backbone. Carry him out and call for a royal physician. The censorate will handle the subsequent matters. Gua Gua, do you know where these 3 mistresses live? Number 8 Willow Alley. Number 28 Apricot Lane. Number 16 Jade Lane. After all is said and done, the most innocent one is still Lady Kong, carrying the reputation of being barren for so many years for nothing. Father. Slow down, don't fall. Father, let's walk a bit slower. I have something to tell you. What is it? Father. It was mentioned in court today that Xian Yuanche is still at large. I think the most dangerous place is the safest place. He might be hiding right here in the capital. You have a point. I will inform the emperor and have them conduct a thorough search. I really am a little genius. Father, are you going to see the emperor now? Yes, there are some official documents to review. Then I'll wait for you in the carriage at the palace gate. Gua Gua, play some music. Sure thing, host. 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 There's a show to watch. Grand Secretariat Kong left the court and headed straight to number 8 Willow Alley. He's going straight to confront them. Master Kong is taking action? As he should. Things like this need to be cleared up face to face. Why isn't my father back yet? I want to go see Gua Gua. Is Willow Alley far from here? It's quite far. It takes an hour by carriage. Isn't it enough for me to provide you with the footage? Why do you insist on running over there? It's about the atmosphere on site. It feels completely different from watching it through a screen. Oh well, watching is better than nothing. Quick, switch the footage to me. Sure thing, host. May I ask what brings you here, sir? You don't need to play dumb. Your identity and what you've done, I am fully aware of. Seduced a married man under the guise of an ordinary woman, hiding a mistress to confuse the clan lineage. By law, you shall be handed over to the authorities. Guards, take them away. Inventory all the assets in the courtyard, and submit them for legal processing as well. Yes, sir. I am Lady Yu's person. You can't touch me. Master Yu won't let you get away with this. Humph. Yu Lindian can barely protect himself now. He's already aware of your infidelity, and the matter of you faking an heir. Solved that so quickly? I thought there would be more of a struggle. Master Kong sure acts efficiently. Host, Master Kong has gone to Jade Lane. Lady Kong has set off as well, taking servants and maids to Apricot Lane. It seems she intends to face that mistress herself. Really? Lady Kong went herself? Yao Yao, get in the carriage. Father, you're back. Let's go home, father. Can we take a detour through Apricot Lane? Why go there? I heard there's an old established pastry shop there. I want to go check it out. Who did you hear that from? Oh, just heard it from someone. Father, just take me to see it. Just for a look. Don't be naughty. Ma'am, what's going on here? You're from out of town, aren't you, miss? That's Lady Kong from the Grand Secretariat's residence. The woman in the yard is a mistress kept by her husband. Everyone in the capital used to praise Master Yu for doting on his wife. Turns out it was all a show. He kept 3 mistresses outside. Is there really such a thing? Of course there is. A woman who seduces a married man deserves to be punished by the law. Lady Kong looks gentle, but her actions are truly resolute. Not messy at all. Young Master Song. Lady Kong, don't worry about it. I didn't expect to meet you here, young Master Song. My father and I were just passing by and saw the crowd, so we came over to check. What a coincidence. Come to think of it, our whole family should thank you. If it weren't for you, we wouldn't have known how long we were being kept in the dark. I have a younger daughter at home, about your age, with a quiet personality. Come over to the manor whenever you have time. You two can keep each other company. Thank you, lady, for the invitation. I will definitely visit when I have the time. There are still many things at home to handle. I will surely come by with my father to thank you properly another day. If it weren't for Song Yaoyao's inner voice, exposing Yu Lingtian's true nature, my daughter would still be trapped in a lie, suffering countless grievances. Did you buy the pastries? I couldn't find the shop. Perhaps I remembered the location wrong. I'll let the household servants buy them later. Let's go home. Why are you back so late today? We've already eaten. We specially saved some food for you. We were delayed on the road. Mother, as long as you've eaten, it's fine. One look and I know something happened. She would never go that far just for pastries. This child is just lazy. Would rather sit than stand. What really happened? She insisted on detouring through Apricot Lane, just to watch the excitement. That's why we were late. And you let her be so unruly? What's there to watch in such matters? You know her personality, there's no stopping her. This child makes me worry every single day. What will happen in the future? Let's take it one step at a time. Her nature is not bad. Just a bit too curious. Ha ha ha. Mitao, what is it? I'm busy right now. The maid doesn't know either. But the master and lady are waiting in the front hall. Miss, please hurry over. Understood. Greetings, Lord Rong. Greetings, Lady Rong. It's been a few days. Young Master Song looks more radiant than ever. I saw young Master Song from afar at the palace banquet once. Now that I've gotten closer, he seems lively and playful, but is truly kind and upright. Much more pleasing than those cunning young ladies. Just a small token of gratitude. I hope you will accept it. I don't know if these things are to your taste, but if you don't like them, you can buy whatever you like to eat or play with. Lady Rong, you are too kind. This is too much. What's too much about it? It was just a casual reminder. And to get such a big reward, it's an unexpected joy. Choose a few pieces for your elder sister, and leave the rest for your mother to handle. Ah. Where are you running to? I'm not running, Mother. I'm just going back to my room to put things away. Don't play dumb. Hand over the silver notes. What silver notes? The ones Lady Rong gave you. Stop hiding them. Mother, can you leave me a little bit? Just a little bit? Hand them over first, then we'll talk. How much can I keep? Fine. They are all 100 tael denominations, totaling 5,000 taels. Here's your pocket money. Mother. 5,000 taels and you only give me 100? If you think it's too little, don't take it. Take it. Take it. It's better than nothing. Mother, wait a second. Now what? Mother, this is a thank you to our family, it's a good thing. My older brother, older sister, and second brother should all have a share. Why don't you give them each 100 taels as well? Let everyone be happy. Fine, have it your way. Thank you, Mother. I'll go give one to my sister and my brother's share, and wait for my second brother when he returns tonight. Wait until he returns from the military camp. Although she loves silver, she knows what belongs to whom, and never takes advantage of her family. This child already has quite a bit of private savings, so I can't let her spend money recklessly. The money sent by the wrong family. I am saving it all for Yao Yao, to be used as her dowry in the future. With Yao Yao's personality, she speaks without thinking. I don't know if she'll find a good family in the future. Little sister, what's wrong? Who made you unhappy? Big sister. Mother took all 5,000 taels that Lady Roan gave us, and only left me 100 taels. I'm so miserable. Mother is doing it for your own good. She's afraid you'll spend it all recklessly. I won't spend it recklessly. Big sister, I saw these pieces of jewelry, they suit you. Take them. And this 100 taels is what Mother said to share among us siblings. I'll keep your share of the jewelry. You should keep the silver notes yourself. I don't have much use for money. That won't do. We agreed it was one share for each of us. Hurry up and take it to buy things you like. Big sister, I'm going out tomorrow. Shall we go for a walk in the streets? Have you asked Mother? Not yet, but she will surely agree. Alright, as long as Mother agrees, I'll go with you. That's great. Mother, I'm planning to go out tomorrow. May I go shopping with big sister? Take more guards with you tomorrow. Don't wander too far. Stay safe. Big sister, are you ready? Yes. Big sister, you look so beautiful today. Your words are as sweet as honey. I'm telling the truth. Where are we going today, big sister? Where would you like to go? I'm not familiar with the capital. I'll leave it to you to arrange. Alright, last time we went to the jewelry shop in the city. Today I'll take you to check out the rouge shop. Then we'll go to the pastry shop for some treats. Miss, we have arrived. Yao Yao, let's go in. Alright. What would the two young ladies like to see? Our shop. Just received a new batch of rouge and lip stain from Jiangnan. The colors are all very fresh. Bring them all out for us to see. This sales clerk is quite good at their job. Although I didn't wear much makeup in my past life, I understand skincare and beauty products, compared to modern ones. The powder quality here is still a bit coarse. When I have some time, I could make some finer cosmetic creams for myself and big sister. Yao Yao, would you like to buy anything? I'll just look for now, I don't need anything. I'm still young. My skin is in good condition. A little facial cream is usually enough. No need to cake on powder. Big sister, are there any new shops nearby? I want to take a look. There's one just a short distance ahead. Let's walk there. Okay. Are these people trying to start trouble on purpose? They don't look like they have good intentions. Assassination attempts a while ago. And now someone trying to stir up drama. I'm basically a walking magnet for trouble. It's a rare day off. I just wanted a peaceful stroll, but that's impossible. Gua Gua, who is this girl in the purple dress? Coming over here to block our way. Host, she is the daughter of Qin Hanshan, the Minister of Revenue, named Qin Mengdai. However, she is an adopted daughter, not Minister Qin's own. What nonsense are you spouting? Did I say anything? I didn't even open my mouth. Miss, why are you slandering people without cause? If you want to pick a fight, at least come up with a decent reason. Sister, let's step away. Maybe she's not feeling well and wants to frame us. If she really latches onto us, we'll be in trouble. Alright, let's stand over there. She wouldn't really try to pull a scam, would she? She looks like such a proper young lady, why would she do something like this? Who knows? Maybe she thought we looked kind-hearted. Let's stand even further away, that way she definitely can't scam us. What's up with Qin Mengdai? The zither music is fine, but how did they end up with the wrong child? Host. This is a classic true and false era story from the streets. Qin Mengdai is the fake one. Minister Qin's real daughter was abandoned out there. She was only brought back not long ago. There's such a thing? I've seen similar things in acrobatic shows in my past life. I didn't think it really happened in reality. Tell me, what's really going on? How could a proper minister's household make such a mistake? Minister Qin Hanshan's wife is from the Tai family, named Su Waner. They only got pregnant after 3 years of marriage. She had a difficult labor on the day of delivery, and barely survived giving birth to a daughter, Qin Mengdai. Lady Qin also damaged her health because of it, and couldn't have any more children. She cherished her only daughter like a treasure. It wasn't until recently that Lady Qin's wet nurse was on her deathbed that she finally revealed the truth. Back then, Lady Qin was unconscious after the birth, and the wet nurse was bribed to swap the 2 babies. She originally wanted to dispose of the true heiress, but in the end, her heart softened, and she secretly sent her to a farmer's house in the countryside. The nurse said her husband had lost a huge sum of money gambling, and would face severe punishment if he couldn't pay. A man in black paid off their debts, on the condition that they obey his orders. Later, the man in black ordered her to swap the babies while Lady Qin was giving birth. That is far too coincidental. From the dead to being bribed, to the precise swap. These things, they were clearly all set up in advance. The host is right. This was indeed carefully orchestrated by someone. That person didn't expect the nurse to be soft-hearted, and certainly didn't expect her to tell the truth on her deathbed. Minister Qin and his wife later went to the address to bring back their real daughter, naming her Qin Yuyu. But after they brought her back, the couple was very disappointed. The true daughter had suffered too much in the countryside. She was timid, and hid whenever she saw people. Her skin was rough and her hands were covered in calluses. She was far from the noble lady they had imagined. The couple thought she was embarrassing and not presentable, so they put her in the most remote courtyard in the manor, not allowing her to go out. They say the young lady lives worse than a decent maid. People follow the lead of the powerful, so everyone mistreated her as well, giving her the worst food, while still doting on the adopted daughter, Qin Mengdai. Their own daughter had suffered so much out there, but instead of making it up to her, they pick on every little thing, all while being head over heels for a fake. They really are foolish, aren't they? Their real daughter is treated worse than the servants in the mansion. It's pathetic just thinking about it. Who is the person behind this plot? Does that man in black have a backstory? The man in black was just an operative. Host, guess who the mastermind is? I can't guess. Just tell me. It's Qin Hanshan's concubine, Lady Gua. She was originally the legitimate daughter of a wealthy Jiangnan merchant named Guijia. Over 10 years ago, Guijia was framed, and his whole family was murdered. Only she and a few guards escaped to the capital. After being rescued by Qin Hanshan, she seized the opportunity to become his concubine. When Lady Qin was pregnant, she also discovered she was pregnant. The pulse diagnosis said they were both girls. She couldn't accept her daughter being just a concubine's child, so she engineered this baby-swapping scheme. The man in black was one of the guards who escorted her when she fled back then, and he was loyal to her. So Qin Mengdai is actually concubine Gua's daughter? Exactly. What a stealing the peaches to replace the plum scheme. To let her daughter enjoy the blessings of a legitimate heir, she cruelly swapped someone's real daughter to the countryside, to suffer. That's a truly heartless woman. But how did she cover it up when she gave birth? She bribed the midwife to tell everyone that her baby didn't make it. Qin Hanshan even pitted her for a long time, gifting her many tonics and treasures. This Lady Gua really has crafty means, fooling everyone in the manor. Why is her complexion so pale? She wouldn't be trying to faint and frame us again, would she? She's just suffering from too much shock. It's not an act. But to be fair, Qin Mengdai is actually quite pretty. Her features are vibrant. And her demeanor is poised. Being raised in the Ministry of Revenue has indeed given her an air of grandeur. Bullying my big sister? Does she really think they are easy targets? Miss Jean, I don't know you at all. For you to block our way and hurt people in the middle of the street, that is going a bit too far. If we really take this to the officials, you won't have the upper hand either. Her clothes are torn, she won't pin that on me, will she? I really didn't do it on purpose. It just brushed against her when we were pushing. Don't worry, host. She fell because she was unsteady on her feet. It has nothing to do with you. Cousin, are you alright? Who is this? Qin Mingdai's cousin? He's the son of Lady Qin's sister, Su Yu. The grandson of Grandmaster Su. Grandmaster Su is known for his upright character. How does he have a grandson like this? He has favored female clothing and accessories since childhood, believing he should have been born a girl. His elders have beaten and scolded him, but he is stubborn, and nothing could change him. Later, the family saw that it was truly impossible, so they just let him be, only forbidding him from being too flamboyant in public. He is also a tragic soul, living in such a world with strict moral codes. Having such thoughts is destined to draw much criticism. If he had been born in more enlightened times, perhaps he could have lived honestly according to his heart. Yes, it's a pity he was born at the wrong time. He has heard endless ridicule and abuse since he grew up, but never has he been allowed to live the way he wants. Cousin, it's not appropriate to cause such a scene in the street. Let's return to the manor first. We can talk about this when we get back. In this world, everyone has their own way of living. Just because others don't approve doesn't mean the person is in the wrong. Ah. Yao Yao, what happened? Nothing, sister, I just missed a step and twisted my waist. Look at you, not watching where you're walking. Is it serious? Can you still walk? I can walk, it just hurts a little. I just tried to move, and my waist feels stiff and painful. But it's not unbearable. No, we must go to a clinic and let a doctor see it. What if it leaves a long-term injury? Really, there's no need. I am a doctor myself, surely I know how serious it is? It'll be fine after a poultice for a couple of days. No, we must go. If you don't listen to me, I'll tell mother when we get back. And she'll never let you out of the manor again. Alright, fine, we'll go to the clinic. Little Master Song, are you alright? Let us accompany you to the clinic. Yes, there's safety in numbers. There's a clinic called Huachuntang not far ahead, a 100-year-old shop. The doctor's medical skills are very good. No need to trouble everyone. It's just a minor injury. My big sister and I will be fine. Young lady, this is an acute strain. It's not serious, but you will need to rest for a few days. I will prescribe you a medicinal decoction, and give you a bottle of medicinal oil. Rub it on regularly when you return, to improve circulation and reduce pain, and you'll be feeling better in a few days. Thank you, doctor. 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 Please, save my son. Put him on the treatment bed quickly. My child. His airway is blocked by a foreign object. – 'It's too late. Please accept my condolences.
「
Please accept my condolences. 'Please 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 accept my condolences. ' He's our only child. He was perfectly fine just a moment ago. He ate a date and ended up like this. Doctor, please save him. We'll pay whatever it takes. Jinbao. My Jinbao. Let me try. I have a way to get the object out. Young lady, this is no time for jokes. A life is at stake. I wouldn't joke about something like this. If we delay any longer, the child really won't be saved. Young lady, please try. I beg you, save our child. First, help the child stand up. The child is crying. He's hurting, he's actually hurting. Young lady, your method is truly miraculous. Thank you for saving his life. Thank you, young lady. Thank you, young lady. Please, don't be like this. It was just a small effort. The child has just recovered. Comfort him properly. Don't feed him anything hard for the next 2 days. Thank you, young lady. We will definitely remember that. We'll remember it. Miss, how much for this pillowcase? We'll get it for you right away. No need for the pillowcase. It was just a coincidence that we met. You should take the child back home now. Take care on your way. Thank you, miss. Thank you, miss. To think a young lady possesses such medical skills and such a kind heart. I am truly impressed. May I ask what method you used just now? Would you be willing to teach me? Ancient medical techniques are usually family secrets, not easily shared with outsiders. For an old doctor like you to ask this, I'm sure it must have taken great courage. You are too kind, doctor. This method is called the Heimlich maneuver. Used specifically for choking from airway obstructions. It's not a secret technique. Just a basic first aid skill. Anyone who learns it can save a life. Let me demonstrate it for you. Once you have learned it, the next time you encounter such a patient, you will be able to act in time. The young lady has a broad mind. Never hiding her secrets or being stingy. Willing to make this life-saving method public. Truly the heart of a healer. On behalf of the people under heaven, I thank you, miss. You are too modest, doctor. If one more person learns it, one more life can be saved. That is a good thing. Little Master Song, where are you heading next? Returning to the manor. Let's go to Fumanlu for a meal. Yao Yao, you've injured yourself like this. We should return to the manor immediately. It's not easy for big sister to get out once in a while. Let's eat before we go back. Sister, I beg you. My dear sister. Fine, but this is the last time. Did you two ladies book a table in advance? No. I am terribly sorry. But the restaurant is fully booked. You ladies will have to wait for a while. Sigh, I was so focused on eating. I completely forgot how popular Fumanlu is. Yes, I suppose we have no choice but to head back. Little Master Song? Greetings, Your Highness, Prince 6. Rise, all of you. I saw your group from afar, heading toward Fumanlu. Why, having just arrived at the entrance, are you leaving without going in, Little Master Song? This humble official arrived at a bad time. Fumanlu is completely full. I didn't book a table in advance, so I was planning to leave. If you don't mind, Little Master Song, you could join us. Since Prince 6 has kindly invited us, then this official will not decline. Yao Yao, why didn't you consult me before agreeing to dine with Prince Six and his group? Big sister, someone is treating us for free. Isn't that a good thing? Besides, the last time we came to Fumanlu, I saw several dishes I wanted to try, but they were too expensive and I couldn't bear to order them. Today, it won't cost us a penny. Isn't that great? Full of blessings indeed. Later, we can pick the most expensive items. Let me experience what it's like to feast. Yao Yao, this isn't right. Little Master Song, Miss Song, please sit. What would you two young ladies like to eat? I love to eat. The more expensive, the better. Big sister, why are you pulling me? Since His Highness asked me sincerely. I am just being honest, aren't I? Bring a few of your signature dishes. And in addition, bring 2 of your most expensive delicacies. As for the rest, you may arrange it as you see fit. This young master. Your eyes keep blinking like that. Did you get sand in them, or are you uncomfortable? Master, keep quiet. He is rolling his eyes because he dislikes you sponging off the prince. Yet you intentionally ask if his eyes are uncomfortable. Just to tease him, right? I just don't like it when he keeps pulling a long face. So I asked casually. If he wants to display his attitude, I'm allowed to comment. Haha, who is this guy? He's certainly putting on airs. Prince Six hasn't said a word. Yet he's the one who's unhappy. His name is Su Mu. He is the grandson of Grandmaster Su, and the cousin of Qin Mingdai. He's a cousin to the previously mentioned Su Yu. Does he know that Qin Mingdai is a fake daughter? He doesn't. The Ministry of Rights claims that they felt so sorry for Qin Yu that they adopted her out of pity. They are terrified that if the Grand Master finds out, he will force them to send away the fake Qin Mingdai. Qin Hanshan and Su Waner cannot bear to let Qin Mingdai leave. I've said it before, Qin Hanshan and Su Waner. These two are not right in the head. Their biological daughter, Qin Yu, suffered so much, endured so much hardship. And now that she's finally been brought back, they keep her locked in a desolate back courtyard, starving and cold, less cared for than a servant in the manor. Yet they pamper that fake Qin Mingdai to the marrow of their bones. Humph, they'll live to regret it. If the Grand Master knew how Su Waner could treat her own biological daughter, he would surely be infuriated by this wretched daughter. People like Qin Hanshan and Su Waner, who are not quite right mentally, probably don't even know what they've done wrong. Sigh, it's just a pity for the real daughter, Qin Yu. Host, don't just talk about others being confused. The one sitting across from you isn't exactly clear-headed either. Quick, tell me, what's the story there? Prince Six, Jenny Xiao. His biological mother had a low rank. She was just a minor concubine named Qi. Everyone called her concubine Qi. One time when the emperor was drunk, concubine Qi was favored. And just that once, she became pregnant. She discovered she was pregnant but didn't dare tell anyone. Hiding carefully in her own palace every day, avoiding going out unless necessary. By the time her pregnancy was advanced, and her belly could no longer be hidden, everyone finally realized that concubine Qi was with child. The Empress Dowager heard of this, fearing concubine Qi's position was precarious, and her family background was too low to rely on. She could easily be framed. That is certain. Where there are many people, there is much trouble. The Empress Dowager's concern was justified. Therefore, the Empress Dowager specifically instructed the Empress to look after concubine Qi a bit more. As a result, the Empress specifically sent a matron and a maid to her palace to take care of her. But by the 8th month, tragedy struck. On the way to pay her respects to the Empress Dowager, concubine Qi suddenly slipped and fell. She immediately began bleeding from below. And the attending maid and matron were terrified. Some rushed to summon the imperial physician, while others went to report the matter to the Empress and the Dowager. The doctor arrived and declared she was in premature labor. Concubine Qi was rushed into the delivery room. Meanwhile, the Empress had already ordered an investigation into why concubine Qi had fallen. It didn't take long for the investigators to return. Someone had spilled oil on the path and scattered soybeans as well. This was an open attempt to murder royalty. Upon hearing this, the Empress and Dowager immediately ordered a continued investigation. While concubine Qi was giving birth, someone still tried to interfere, hoping to kill both mother and child. They were caught red-handed by the Dowager's men. The midwife, seeing that things were exposed, bit down on the poison hidden in her mouth and died on the spot. In the end, concubine Qi survived against all odds and finally gave birth to Prince 6. After the 2 attempts on her life, she suffered a massive hemorrhage and passed away. Prince 6 lost his biological mother the moment he was born. The Empress Dowager looked at the red-faced infant, couldn't bear it, and had the Empress adopt him under her name. Does Prince 6 know about this? He doesn't. A strict ban was placed on the palace at the time, forbidding anyone from gossiping about Prince 6's origins. Even those who wagged their tongues were dealt with by the Empress. I really want to know who wanted to harm concubine Qi. Actually, concubine Qi was quite unlucky. She was just a minor concubine, yet several factions were gunning for her. What do you mean, several factions? Well, the first was noble consort Liu. Although she was the most favored in the palace, she had no children of her own. Seeing other concubines get pregnant, naturally, she was unhappy. She had people find out concubine Qi's schedule and routes, and spilled oil on her path. Noble consort Liu's agents thought they had done it perfectly. But the scene of them spilling the oil was seen by Consort Liang's men. After Lu's agents left, Consort Liang's maid dared to come out secretly. That little maid returned and told Consort Liang about it. Consort Liang, after hearing this, did not stop the incident, but had the maid scatter 2 handfuls of soybeans on the same oily path. She was afraid concubine Qi wouldn't die completely, so she added a double insurance. Indeed, just as Lu and Liang had planned, concubine Qi went into premature labor. But no one expected that during the delivery, Consort Ci also got involved. That midwife was actually planted by Consort Ci long ago. Just like that, concubine Qi was gone. Sigh, what a beautiful woman. Gone just like that. Truly heartbreaking. But now noble Consort Lu, Consort Liang, and Consort Ci are all fine in the palace? Did the empress fail to find out the truth behind the mastermind who harmed concubine Qi, or was there some other hidden agenda? Of course, there was a hidden agenda. Noble Consort Lu, Consort Liang, and Consort Ci had powerful family backgrounds. Moving one would shake the whole foundation. So, a minor concubine's life was worth little. The matter was eventually dropped. Hey, Quagua. You've told me so much. But what does this have to do with Prince 6 not being right in the head? Host, don't be so anxious. Listen to me slowly. Prince 6 grew up under the Empress's care. The Empress was actually very good to her adopted son. Whatever Prince 2 had, Prince 6 would also have a share. When Prince 6 was 5 years old, because he was playful, he ditched the eunuchs and maids following him, and ran to the lotus pond to play alone. Suddenly, he didn't know who pushed him from behind, and he fell into the lotus pond. Prince 6 couldn't swim at all. He flailed his short arms and legs a few times. Just when he felt he was done for, he felt someone save him in a daze. Before losing consciousness, Prince 6 saw a little girl pulling him out of the pond. The little girl had a necklace around her neck. After he memorized the look of that necklace, he drifted into complete unconsciousness. Prince 6 became very ill after that incident, and was bedridden for 2 months. Once he recovered, he began to investigate which noble families had brought their children to the palace that day. Several noble ladies had brought their children to pay their respects to the Empress that day. As for exactly which noble daughter had saved him, Prince 6 couldn't see clearly. He only remembered that necklace. Prince 6 kept track of the families present that day, and decided to investigate slowly. Years went by, and Prince 6 finally, at a palace banquet, saw someone wearing that very necklace again. That necklace was worn by the daughter of the third-rank guard general, named Obaijin. Prince 6 also confirmed it, that the third-rank general's wife, on the day he fell into the water, had indeed entered the palace. Prince 6 then concluded that it was Obaijin who saved him. After that, whenever Prince 6 obtained something good, he would send it to Obaijin. You could say that anything he had, he would unconditionally send a portion to her, literally spoiling her to the heavens. Well, it is not wrong for a prince to treat his savior well. That part is reasonable. But the matter was not as Prince Six saw it at all. Prince Six's real savior was definitely not Obaijing. The owner of the necklace was someone else entirely. This is going to be a shocking reversal. Tell me quickly, what really happened? Let me first tell you about Oh Chuanxiong. Oh Chuanxiong's first wife was Han Lin, the legitimate daughter of the old general Han. Oh Yunxiao did not like Han Lin, but to repay the old general's favor of saving his life and promoting him, when the old general offered his daughter in marriage to him, he agreed. 6 months after the wedding, Oh Yunxiao quickly took a concubine. This concubine was named Chang Yan, and she was very good at winning people over. Oh Yunxiao's heart was firmly grasped by Chang Yan. Ever since Chang Yan entered the house, Oh Yunxiao rarely went to see Han Lin, only visiting on the 1st and 15th of each month. Usually, he stayed with Chang Yan. Han Lin and Chang Yan became pregnant one after the other. 10 months later, they both gave birth to daughters. Han Lin's daughter was named Oh Ruoxuan, and Chang Yan's daughter was named Oh Baijing. Han Lin's health was damaged after childbirth, coupled with Oh Yunxiao's coldness. She fell ill from grief and passed away 3 years later. 6 months after Han Lin's death, Oh Yunxiao promoted Chang Yan, making her the official wife. The old General Han's family had been guarding the border, too far away to reach their granddaughter, Oh Ruoxuan. Having lost her mother, receiving no love from her father, and with her maternal family so far away, Oh Ruoxuan lived an exceptionally hard life in the manor. Being hungry and cold was a common occurrence, and she was often beaten by Oh Baijing and the servants. Chang Yan often found excuses to punish Oh Ruoxuan, forcing her to kneel for hours on end. Just like that, Oh Ruoxuan stumbled through her life until she was 7. One day, the empress issued a decree, summoning several generals' wives and their legitimate daughters. As the daughter of the first wife, Oh Ruoxuan was also required to enter the palace. Once inside, except for Oh Ruoxuan, all the other children played together. They disliked her and refused to speak to her, so she could only play by herself. She wandered around alone until she reached the lotus pond, where she saw, in the middle of the pond, a little boy struggling desperately in the water. She jumped into the pond without hesitation and saved the little boy. When Oh Ruoxuan woke up again, she was already on a carriage being sent to a farm estate. The necklace she had been wearing was also gone. That necklace was a keepsake Han Lin left for Oh Ruoxuan. She searched all over herself, but the necklace was not found. Although Oh Ruoxuan was disappointed, she thought that once she was at the estate, she wouldn't have to suffer from hunger or beatings anymore. So she felt a bit happy. Upon arriving at the farm estate, Oh Ruoxuan's life was indeed much better. Just like that, Oh Ruoxuan grew to the age of 18. Before being brought back to the manor, the reason for bringing her back was simple. Old General Han used his military contributions to beg the emperor to grant his granddaughter a good marriage. After considering it, the emperor betrothed Oruoxuan to Prince Six, Chen Yixiao. Many people knew that Prince Six only had Obaijing in his heart. Now a wild girl from the countryside suddenly appeared, taking the position of Prince Six's consort. And Prince Six was certainly unhappy. In Prince Six's eyes, his consort could only be Obaijing. He felt that Oruoxuan had used the old General Han to force him into this marriage. What a cunning scheme. So, before the wedding, Prince Six insulted Oruoxuan, calling her shameless for forcing him to marry her. After the wedding, he insulted her even more severely. On the wedding night, Prince Six didn't even enter the bridal chamber, but stayed in the study instead. The next day, with no token of virginity to give the nanny, Oruoxuan had to cut her own hand and drip blood onto the cloth. Only then was the matter smoothed over. Due to Obaijing's instigation, even though Oruoxuan held the status of a princess, she was actually worse off than a servant. She was hungry and cold, enduring insults from servants and verbal abuse from the prince. Whenever Obaijing acted wronged, Prince Six acted as if he had been bewitched, thinking Oruoxuan had bullied her, and would order people to beat Oruoxuan. In this way, it hadn't even been a year since she married Prince Six, and she had already been beaten to the brink of death several times. Oruoxuan was still an innocent maiden, which in ancient times is considered an absolute humiliation. Tell me, is this Prince Six not right in the head? He believes whatever that green tea Obaijing says. It's clearly something that could be verified with a simple check. Yet he refuses to investigate. Oruoxuan tries to explain it wasn't her doing, but Prince Six just retorts, "You're a habitual liar." Presumably, no matter what happens, as long as Obaijing hints at who did it, Prince Six's brain just shuts down, refusing to do any fact-checking, and he rushes out to defend her like a hero. I told you, he's mentally ill. He's even more abnormal than that Qin Hingshan or Su Waner. Am I not right? I really didn't expect that Prince Six was this kind of person in private. I really couldn't tell. It's not just you who couldn't tell. We didn't see it either. This Prince Six is just too unable to distinguish right from wrong. He believes everything others say, without even a shred of desire to investigate. If one day Obaijing handed him something, he'd probably take it without even looking. His heart is so set on favoring Obaijing that in the end, it will all be for nothing. If I'd known he was this foolish, I would have ordered 2 more signature dishes just now, to let out a bit of frustration for Oruoxuan. By the way, Guagua, how did that necklace end up in Obaijing's hands? And why was Oruoxuan sent away in the middle of the night? At that time, Oruoxuan walked away alone, and Obaijing couldn't find her, so she took a servant to look for her, and just happened to see the 2 unconscious children on the ground. Even though Obaijing was only 5 at the time, having grown up watching her mother, she was already very calculating. When she saw the situation, she simply lay down next to them and pretended to faint. The servant she brought was Changyan's confidant, so naturally, she wouldn't say anything extra. Later, when Chang Yan arrived, she immediately understood everything. She took both children back to the manor. Baijing told her everything she had seen. Chang Yan sent people to spy, while Prince Six was unconscious, muttering necklace, necklace the whole time. Chang Yan thought about it, and while Ruoxuan was still unconscious, she snatched the necklace away and put it on her own daughter's neck. Afraid that the matter would be revealed, Chang Yan then whispered poison into Yunxiao's ear, and just like that, Ruoxuan was sent away to the estate overnight. At the palace banquet years later, it was also Chang Yan and Baijing who intentionally made Prince Six see that necklace. Logically speaking, after Prince Six woke up, he should have soon known that it was General O's daughter who saved him. But I heard you say earlier that he investigated for a long time. And only after the palace banquet later, seeing the necklace, did he confirm his savior? How did that happen? It was the Empress who stopped people from telling Prince Six. Because the Empress had investigated, finding Baijing to be very spoiled. And in addition, at the rescue site, Baijing's clothes were completely dry, while the other little girl's clothes were soaked through. After investigating, the Empress discovered both little girls were from the general's manor. But no matter how the Empress asked Chang Yan, she insisted it was Baijing who saved the prince. The Empress felt things were not that simple, and that there must be things they didn't know. So she wouldn't let anyone tell Prince Six who the real savior was. The Empress wanted to wait until she had thoroughly investigated before telling Prince Six about it. But no matter how the Empress tried to stop it, she couldn't block Baijing and Chang Yan, this mother-daughter pair who kept crowding around Prince Six because of the issue of the savior. The Empress later spoke to Prince Six about her suspicions. But how could Prince Six listen? His heart was set that whatever Baijing said was right, and he couldn't take in a word from anyone else. Once he was convinced of something, no amount of persuasion from others worked. It really matches the saying, you can't talk sense into a doomed person. Come to think of it, old General Han also acted recklessly. His granddaughter was outstanding in both family background and appearance. He could have found any good match. Yet he betrothed her to Yunxiao, a man so heartless and ungrateful. I can't stand elders who decide for others under the guise of what's best for you. If Yunxiao was the culprit behind Han Lin's tragedy, then old General Han's arrangement, disregarding his granddaughter's wishes, also ruined both mother and daughter. If one day he faces the consequences for this, he would be the most direct party at fault. The vicious calculations of others, along with this forced marriage, were all contributing factors. A true savior, tortured into such a state, it just makes one feel sick. Huagua, did Ruoxuan know back then that the boy she saved was Prince Six? She found out when she first returned and saw Baijing wearing her mother's keepsake. And when she tried to take it back, Prince Six charged in to protect Baijing and said that the necklace belonged to his savior. In that moment, Ruoxuan understood everything. Why her necklace was on Baijing, and why she was sent away overnight. It was all calculated by that mother-daughter pair. They had stolen the credit for her saving his life. Ruoxuan explained to Prince Six that she was the real savior. But Prince Six looked at her with disdain and said, "It's bad enough that you bully Jingjing, but now you even try to steal her credit as my savior? Are you even human?" He then called Ruoxuan foul-natured, a habitual liar, and ordered someone to give her 30 lashes. Those 30 lashes nearly beat Ruoxuan to death. From that day on, Ruoxuan never mentioned being his savior again. Geez, this Prince Six is absolutely insane. Even a strong, healthy man wouldn't necessarily survive 30 lashes, yet he had a woman beaten with 30 lashes. And she is his own consort. I really don't know what kind of black heart lies beneath Prince Six's gentle exterior. Huagua, Ruoxuan should just divorce such a man. Not only is he blind, but he beat his savior half to death. And keeps having that green T.O. Beijing around him. You tell me, what is the point of a dog-like man like that? Isn't he just bad luck? Host, in this ancient setting, there is only divorcing the wife. But not divorcing the husband, however, it is possible. You could have him die, poison him, or he could commit suicide. As long as Prince 6 is gone, then Ruoxuan will be truly free. Quagua, can you be a bit more realistic? He's a prince, it's not like you can just have him die whenever you want.